Hey, Michelle Cederberg here, hanging in a hotel room in Toronto, contemplating last weekend. I attended a women's mountain bike skills camp. Yay, sweet riders. And it reminded me of something I think many of us forget as we gain experience. I've been mountain biking for more than 25 years. I've ridden a lot of trails, I've developed a lot of habits, and like most people who have done something for a long time, I have a pretty good sense of what works for me. Or so I thought. Partway through the weekend, I decided to switch from my usual clipless pedals to flat pedals. Now, if you're not a mountain biker, here's the short version of that. Clipless pedals attach your feet to the bike. Flat pedals, you stand on top of the pedals. The change sounds small, but it's not. Almost immediately, I noticed how many things I have been doing automatically for years. So with fat pedals, I wasn't descending as quickly, I wasn't as confident, I had to think about body position and balance and technique in a very different way. My head hurt. And honestly, I felt like a much less capable rider than I normally do. But that's exactly where the learning happened. One of the coaches said something that really stuck with me. The goal wasn't to ride the way I always had. The goal was to build better technique through unlearning. So I had to be willing to let go of some old habits. And that's the thing about growth. We spend so much time talking about learning that we forget about unlearning. Yet some of the biggest breakthroughs in our careers, our leadership, our health, and our lives happen when we're willing to challenge what has become comfortable. The skills that got us here aren't always the skills that will get us where we want to go next. The habits that once served us can sometimes limit us. The routines that feel familiar can keep us from discovering a better way. That's why I think it's important to intentionally put ourselves in situations where we're learning again. And boy, did I ever. So for you, take a class. Try a new skill, experiment with a different approach, ask for coaching. I did those two. Give yourself permission to be a beginner because wow, is it ever valuable. One of the greatest benefits of unlearning is that it keeps us adaptable. It reminds us that we're capable of change and it builds confidence in a different way. We get to work towards a new mastery, and that has been so exciting for me. And we get to prove to ourselves that we can actually learn. And yes, this old dog learned some new tricks. So here's my challenge for you. What's one thing you've been doing the same way for years? Could be 5, could be 10, could be 25 like me. And what might happen if you gave yourself permission to try a different approach? You may discover that the temporary discomfort of learning is worth the long-term reward of growth. I know it has for me. Read more about this on the blog. Until next time.